What do you expect from people
Take a
who
moment
rest
to look
in
around.
peace?
Sister Saldina departed in haste.
in the next room.
They
Certainly
made their
she left
choices.
something behind.
Alright.
I did not think Sister Saldina capable of performing such a powerful ritual. You did well, mortal. A few more moments and the magic would have exploded across Fargrave, leaving the city defenseless and destroying all of the Daedra, including me.
I stopped the ritual, but Sister Saladina escaped.
Yes, but she fled in haste. That means she probably left something behind. Let's search this bathhouse. Bring me whatever you find. Sister Saldina's abandoned paraphernalia may be of use to me, and it may tell you more about the threat to Nirn.
Alright, do you know what the ritual was all about? How was it going to help the cult conquer Fargrave?
From what I could devise, the votives elevated the emotions of mortals in the city, siphoning the energy generated into Sister Saldina's ritual. She planned to use that energy to destroy the Daedra, including the Grasp, leaving the city defenseless.
Shouldn't we go after her then?
That would accomplish nothing. The Daegonists are experts when it comes to disappearing into the shadows. Sister Saldina will pay for her various insults soon enough. For now, see what she left behind when she fled.
Alright. Let's see. Wait, there's an encoded note up here.
What did you find, little mortal?
A lot of grapes. And an encoded note.
Tell me what you found, and I shall determine if it has any significance to my quest, or to yours.
I found this note. I can't make sense of it.
Nor can I. And while your literacy may be in question, mine certainly is not. This is no language, mortal or Daedric. It is written in code, one used by the Daegonists for their more guarded correspondence.
Can you decipher it?
No, and neither could any lowly recruit we captured off the streets and tortured for information. This code is reserved for the Order's elite. We'll need to find someone who can decipher it. I'm sure Fargrave must have someone with those skills.
What should we do now?
We should leave. The cult's forces may have scattered, but no doubt Sister Saldina will send a force to try to deal with us. We should not be here when they arrive. Perhaps the Anchorite can suggest a place for us to meet up, safe from prying eyes.
You're not coming with us?
What I seek still eludes my grasp, so our business is not yet concluded. You ought to be grateful. I can be a powerful ally, when the mood strikes me. I will meet you back in Fargrave. I'm sure the Anchorite knows someone who can decipher the code.
Alright. Maybe she has
Let's
a
meet
wood
at
elf
the inn in
brother.
Fargrave. Bearer's Rest. We can talk privately there.
Okay. Data. Yeah. Animalistic type.
So you really came all this way to stop the Waking Flame from destroying Fargrave?
Something like that.
I mean, what am I going to do? Convince it? Okay. Hello.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that. Finding the leader of the cult, watching as she almost completed a deadly ritual, and then allowing her to escape. I never fail like that. And all we have for our trouble is a coded message.
Do you know anyone who can decipher the code?
Maybe? This is Fargrave, after all. The city connects to everywhere. Madam Wim must know someone here who can help us with that. In the meantime, we made a deal, and I always honor my commitments. Here, you earned this, my friend.
Thank you.
Little mortal, attend me.
Practice makes the
We
master.
have unfinished business, mortal. The encoded message you recovered from the bathhouse. That may be the key to determining the Waking Flame's next move and revealing the secrets I'm searching for. We must find someone who can decipher it.
The Anchorite suggested asking Madam Wim for a recommendation.
The masked mortal has the right idea. Fargrave sits on the threshold to everywhere. If there exists a being who can decipher this code, we will find them here. I'd prefer it if we could find someone other than Madam Wim to deal with, however.
I can ask around, but the Ingrat seems to have a history with Wim. Do you know her?
I have heard of the infamous Mazkin who calls herself Madam Wim. I find her practice of turning gossip into profit to be loathsome. But even a filthy Daedrat has its uses, I suppose. Take the note to her and pay whatever it costs for a translation.
Alright, I'll take the encoded note to Madam Wim.
Go to Madam Wim's establishment, the House of Whims. Show her the encoded note and tell her we need it deciphered. I will meet you there. To make sure we have her undivided attention, and that she understands this is more than a mortal's request.
Okay.
I'll meet you at the House of Whims. I can help with the negotiations.
Okay.
Why, Lyrinth, my dear, it would be an honor to assist you in any way I can.
An honor, yes. Mortals, show Wim the note.
Oh, the note.
Oh, darling, how good of you to once again grace my fine establishment. And I see that my information proved useful. You found Lyrinth. Another customer, satisfied and content. Now, what can Madam Wim do for you this time?
Yeah, we think that this note is written in code. It belongs to Sister Saladina.
While I have many, many talents, deciphering written codes concocted by fanatical mortals is not among them. Are you sure I can't interest you in something a little more luscious? No? Pity. Very well. I may know someone who can help you.
Oh, who are they? Where can I find them? And how much will it cost?
You wound me. I thought we were becoming friends. Talk to Gazmod the Collector. His villa on the west side of town contains quite the accumulation of Daegonic paraphernalia. Something in his collection should help, provided you can catch his eye.
She's after my soul. Alright, Gasman the Collector, on the west side of town, got it. And what did that information cost me?
You owe absolutely nothing, my darling. Lyrinth agreed to cover your cost for this bit of inside information. Isn't she a dear? Now, do tell Gazmod that we miss them here at the House of Whims. The place hasn't been the same without them.
Yeah. Yeah, goodbye.
Go downstairs and rouse the anchorite. We'll want her with us when we talk to this collector. Meanwhile, I need to
Was
conclude
Madam
our
Wim
business
helpful?
here.
Grab a drink and
Conclude
tell
our
me all about
business.
it.
How I love the sound
I
of
know
that.
I said I was going to help with the negotiations, but
I'm not here to
look,
play games.
I don't want to talk about it.
What's going on?
Some things are private, personal. You can't just walk up and demand I tell you my deepest, darkest secrets. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
I agreed to talk about my name, my mask, everything. After you proved yourself, and you've certainly done that.
Right, this is about your mask.
When we first met, you asked about my name. Madam Wim gave it to me. I just arrived in Fargrave, and everything before that exact moment was gone. All I had was this mask. I didn't know who I was or where I came from. Still don't.
Alright, and what does it mean, the anchorite?
Just one of Madam Wim's little jokes. Means I'm a recluse, a hermit, living a life of seclusion behind a mask I can't remove. Sometimes it feels like memories are stirring deep inside my mind. When that happens, I need a distraction.
Why do you need distraction?
Because it feels like there's a war raging inside my skull. A war I can't win. Better to drink or whatever. Push them back down to stop the pain behind my eyes. That's my story. At least as much as I know. Now, tell me what Madam Wim said.
She said Gazmod the Collector might have something to help decipher the encoded note.
I've heard of the Collector. Has a villa on the west side of the city. Never met them personally, but I assume they're some sort of Daedra. Makes sense considering their influence and where they live. I'll meet you
All
there.
right. I'll meet you there.
I'll finish this and meet you at the Collector's Villa. It's on the west side, in a neighborhood that's strictly Daedric. So be careful, and watch your step until I get there.
All right.
Time to go, little mortals.